My name is Thomas Cochran. I am the CFO for Orion Companies. Our company is a Jackson Hole-based, primarily general contractor, but also we own specialty subcontractors, a development division, and property management company. Prior to Sage Intacct, we were using QuickBooks Enterprise as our ERP. We had over 13 different instances of QuickBooks Enterprise. Every different company and entity had their own. There are a lot of challenges with QuickBooks Enterprise. There's inherent data caps that we were running into, but additionally, QuickBooks is not a multi-entity accounting software, and so as we grew, every single instance would have to get integrated separately to our payroll software or our timesheet software. So you can kind of think about it like a spider web. We'd add a company and that company would have to get reintegrated to every single one of our softwares, and it became exponentially more difficult to scale. We have a very integrated multi-entity structure. So we have our parent company, which has like a single line of credit and a single commercial credit card, which all of the sub-entities use. Creates a ton of intercompany transactions. On top of that, we have a management company where all of our back office staff and shared expenses live, and so those would all have to get allocated. So you can imagine an insane amount of allocations because all of our subsidiaries have different owners, so it was a complete cluster. Our key criteria for a new solution was that it had to be cloud, it had to be multi-entity, and it had to have a construction and real estate focus. We spent a long time debating between Sage Intacct and NetSuite. I think I ran the salespeople through the process for probably 6 to 9 months. I did not want to do a second integration as long as I was CFO. I basically said I'm only going to do this one time, and I wanted to make sure that we got it right the first time. I felt confident that after many discussions with the Sage leadership team, the Sage construction team, that Sage was investing the bulk of its money going forward into Sage Intacct, and that ultimately the construction functionality within Sage Intacct would reach and exceed parity with the existing Sage softwares already out there. Sage is already known as the leader in construction software. I had several employees who had worked in Sage's other construction products before, and I wanted to ensure that we had the best possible construction accounting features available to us, since ultimately general contracting is our core business. Some of the top benefits we've realized are no longer having to manually do any multi-entity consolidation, instant project budget approvals, project manager utilization of the system, and just one place to go to see all of our accounting at once. With QuickBooks, we'd have to literally log into 13 different instances, which literally would take an hour to go from one to the next. So it's really nice just to be able to log in and instantly search for whatever you need. I like to think about it in terms of time savings. I like to think about it in terms of elevating our employees from manual tasks to higher value tasks. And I feel like we've accomplished that goal with all of our tasks, all of our employees, by virtue of automating or eliminating many of the manual tasks that we used to have to do. I would recommend Sage Intacct to companies that are rapidly growing, have a large amount of entities that they're struggling to deal with, for companies in the construction space that want to have the best-in-class technology, for companies that want to push the boundaries of real-time integration, for companies that want to be able to provide data to their operational leaders real-time, and for companies that want to elevate their accounting and project management staff.